This week on Big Time Boxing News. Canelo Alvarez vs Billy Joe Saunders is all but signed and could be set for this May. Ryan Garcia's fight with Manny Pacquiao is highly doubtful to take place, with Teofimo Lopez likely to be his next opponent. And Bob Arum feels Errol Spence is avoiding taking on Terence Crawford in a welterweight super fight. Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo Alvarez have reportedly agreed to a super middleweight unification title fight this coming May. The pair were due to meet in May last year, but the fight was scuppered due to the pandemic, but it finally looks set to happen 1 year later. Las Vegas is said to be the most likely venue for the fight, but other possible locations would be Texas and Florida. Canelo has made it clear his desire to unify all 4 titles and become undisputed champion as super middleweight, and will be favourite going into the fight. But Saunders is undefeated and certainly wouldn't freeze on the big stage. Saunders also feels he is being underestimated for the fight, with him tweeting, "Being underestimated is one of the biggest competitive advantages you can have." Canelo does have his upcoming fight against Avni Yildirim to hurdle before the fight can be officially announced, but most experts feel Canelo won't have too many problems navigating past the Turkish Wolf. Just before we get to the next part of the news, would you please take a minute to like, comment and subscribe to Big Time Boxing. After Ryan Garcia tweeted that he wanted to take on Manny Pacquiao in a dream matchup, Golden Boy Promotions president Eric Gomez has said that the fight has no chance of happening. Gomez didn't give any reasons behind the fight not taking place, but I feel the main reason is probably money, and also the fact that the fight would be an exhibition for which the fans have reacted negatively to. The more likely opponent for Garcia will be against unbeaten undisputed lightweight champion Teofimo Lopez. Both parties have met up to discuss the possibility of them facing off, and this certainly would be an exciting fight. Teofimo looked impressive against Lomachenko last October, so it'd be interesting to see if Garcia's team would put him in there with somebody so dangerous. Bob Arum has been speaking on the potential blockbuster fight of Errol Spence Jr and Terence Crawford. Arum feels that Errol Spence is avoiding the fight. He elaborated by saying Spence Jr doesn't think he can beat Crawford, so is trying to avoid him. The main issue though is the split in money between the two fighters' purse, as Crawford wants a 60-40 split, which will never happen, so there is a lot to be sorted for the fight to be made. The two welterweights have been going back and forth over social media for a considerable amount of time, and it erupted again on Thursday as the pair went toe to toe in a heated Twitter spat. This spat has been ongoing for years now, and it really needs to be settled in the ring to see who is the best. Thanks for watching Big Time Boxing. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.